facts about the universe, solar system, and the Milky Way. Our level of curiosity goes on increasing day by day as astronomers and scientists discover something new in the universe. By carrying out extensive study, the researchers are now ready to launch a submarine on the Saturn's huge moon. Well, stay tuned to Gateway to Knowledge to explore how a submarine could be launched on the Saturn's huge moon called Titan. A submarine could explore alien seas just a few decades from now. Researchers have been crafting a concept mission that would send a submarine to the Saturn's huge moon Titan, which support lakes and seas made up of methane and ethane on its frigid surface. Such a mission, if approved and funded by NASA, could be ready to launch in 2030s, potentially giving the pathway for even more ambitious submarine exploration down the road. Titan is the second largest moon in the solar system with a width of about 3,200 miles, and the largest moon is the Jupiter's Ganymede, which has a greater width than Titan by just 75 miles. But it is not just the size that makes Titan so special. For example, the giant moon is the only world beyond Earth known to host stable bodies of liquid on its surface. Those seas and lakes of liquid methane and ethane, some of which are bigger than the North America's Great Lakes. In addition, Titan's thick atmosphere likely hosts complex chemistry involving organic molecules, the carbon-containing building blocks of life. As a result, many astrobiologists view Titan as a promising potential abode for life, suggesting that native organisms could be swirling in the moon's air or swimming in its lakes and seas. But those swimmers would be very different from anything that exists here on the Earth, given that they would be making a living in the liquid methane or ethane rather than water. Titan's surface is far too cold for water to remain liquid, but the scientists think that the moon hosts a salty sea in its deep underground. It is therefore possible that Titan hosts two completely different and separate ecosystems. All the previous knowledge that we have about Titan is from Cassini Huygens mission, which studies Saturn and its many moons from 2004 to 2017. The bulk of this work was done by NASA's Cassini Saturn orbiter. NASA is working on Titan spacecraft of its own. It is actually an 8-rotor drone called Dragonfly, which is scheduled to launch in 2026. If all goes according to the plan, Dragonfly will land on Titan in 2034. Then it will study the moon's complex chemistry and potential habitability at a number of different locations. The next step in Titan exploration would be launching a submarine. But is it possible to launch a submarine, and what kind of technologies are needed? What is the uniqueness about the environment on Titan? The uniqueness is multi-layered. For instance, though Titan is huge for a moon, it is much smaller than Earth, supporting just 14% of our planet's gravitational pull. That means a Titan submarine would not experience nearly as much pressure on its hull as it would experience on the same depth on the Earth, and the Titan sub would be cruising through a different medium than the ones here on the Earth. But that's not necessarily a negative effect. A submarine could push through liquid hydrocarbons of methane and ethane fairly easily, and the frigid surface of these hydrocarbons are transparent to radio signals, enabling communication with the craft even when it is submerged. Those communication could reach the sub directly from the Earth, or it can be relayed via a Titan orbiter, depending on the mission designing. To stand alone on the Titan, a submarine would need to be quite big. It should be about 20 feet long with a weight of about 1,500 kilograms to accommodate the requisite communication equipment. A sub with an orbiter companion could fit the same science instrument into a body just 6.5 feet long with a weight of about 500 kg. Such a submarine should include a chemistry package that analyzes the liquid samples, a surface imager, a depth sounder, a weather station, and an instrument that measures the physical properties of the surrounding sea. The researchers also investigated the possibility of staying on the surface with a boat, which would probe the Titanic depths intermittently with small instrument-laden devices. This would be less risky option, but the reward would be lower as well. To explore the Titan Sea, the submarine must be nuclear powered. Saturn lies 10 times far away from the Sun than the Earth does, so sunlight is spread pretty thin on Titan. And a solid power submarine would probably be a bad idea even here on Earth, given that such vehicles make a living flying dark depths. But the question that comes here is when we are going to launch the submarine on the Titan. Like Saturn, Titan also has seasons that last around 7 Earth years. It would be best to explore Titan's northern summer when a spacecraft could image shorelines in visible light and communicate directly with the mission controllers on the Earth. The journey to Saturn takes about 7 years, so a Titan submarine mission of any type would need to launch in 2030s, unless we want to wait another 3 decades for the seasons to shift again. That timeline would be fine with us to be able to get this ready in the next decade to push there. So that was all from my side. If you enjoyed my today's video, then do like and subscribe to my channel. But if you want to read some amazing books or you want to purchase some other products, then below in the description is the link of my Amazon account. Go and check it out.